What's with all the Stanley Cup hype?
I got a Stanley!
Oh my god! I got a Stanley! The brand has been around for 100 years, but recently their annual sales went from 73 million in 2019 to 750 million in 2023. And this can be traced back to a blog ran by moms called The Buy Guide. They mentioned the cup a few years ago, and that led the company to shift its marketing since it originally advertised to construction workers.
So it was a slow build over many months, and then you could see that the waiting list began to grow.
Stanley Cups now come in a variety of colors, and they just dropped their Valentine's Day edition. Some people are comparing the hype to the Beanie Babies in the 90s and showing off their huge collection on TikTok. So, do you have one?
Grand Rising, my lovely butterflies. This is the Awakened Butterfly, and I am back with another video. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please stay for the entire video. If you enjoy this type of content, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Welcome and welcome back, everyone. I want to take this time to give a special shout out to everyone that is showing love and support to the channel. I love you guys so much, and I really appreciate everything that you do. I pray that everyone is doing well. I pray that everyone's taking care of themselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. Guys, please make sure that you have your post notifications on so you can be notified every time I post a video, because I've been noticing that the notifications haven't been coming through on a lot of posts that people have been making on YouTube. So, and even if you feel that you have to unsubscribe and resubscribe, do that as well, because I don't know what's going on, but there's some things going on with people getting video notifications apparently. Without further ado, butterflies, we're going to get into this video. This is a very important video that the Most High put on my spirit to research and present to you guys today. As you can tell by the title of this video, we will be talking about the Stanley Cup. Yes, the popular Stanley Cup. And not only will we be talking about this cup, we will be talking about the dark obsession behind this cup. Now, I'm sure that each and every one of you who is watching this video knows what the Stanley Cup is. It is by far the world's most popular tumbler. And these stainless steel cups comes in various eye-catching colors and designs. And it also has various accessories that comes with these cups. And you can also purchase these cups in various sizes up to 64 ounces. It is said to keep your drinks cold for up to 48 hours. Now, these cups were invented by William Stanley Jr. in 1913, who invented his first Stanley Cup while working in his lab in Great Barrington, Massachusetts. He combined stainless steel with vacuum insulation to create a double-walled, durable, resistant drinking container in hopes of keeping his coffee hot all day. Now, the Stanley promise is to keep hot drinks hot and cold drinks cold. And this is the legacy that has followed this company for over a century now. However, the cups has changed in innovation and popularity, especially over the past year. Now, there are videos all over social media where Stanley Cup lovers all over the world show off their Stanley Cups, their collections, and accessories. And yes, I said accessories, guys, because apparently these cups are not only for drinking, but can also be used as a phone holder, a snack holder, a lip gloss holder, a key holder. I mean, the list goes on. And the more I begin to see videos about these cups, I began to notice a weird, dark obsession that people have for these cups. And some may think it is normal to collect them, but guys, let's be honest. When has it ever become normal to repeatedly purchase the same cup, different color? I mean, why would you do that with any cups for that matter? And I noticed that when people were going as far to dress their cups with accessories, as if the cups had a spirit attached to them. And before you call me weird, just stay with me on this, guys. To me, it seemed kind of as if the cups have a mind of their own and are controlling their owners. And that's when I realized that my discernment was really starting to kick in when God led me to focus on the symbol on the front of the cup. The elites have subliminal ways of implementing demonic entities into consumer products, including music and clothing, in plain sight. And Satan is no longer hiding. He's boldly presenting himself. And the more that people ignore his subliminals or lack discernment, the more he makes his presence obvious. And I feel that at this time, the enemy is manipulating part of society who either choose not to see his schemes, or those who are too caught in the matrix to see the spells he casts on humanity into overindulging in worldly things. Now, the symbol on the front of the Stanley Cup represents more than a bear with wings. It's actually a symbol depicting Glacia Labolis, a goetic demon and the 25th spirit of the 72 demons that were summoned by King Solomon. According to the Occult Online Encyclopedia, in the Dark Kingdom, Glacia Labolis is a president or an earl. An earl is a powerful demon who leads other legions of demons. This demonic entity is known as a master teacher in arts and sciences, and also of all things past and future. Guys, when I read the part, especially when it was explained about the past and future, it made me think about the innovation of the Stanley Cup over the century, over the past century. The first Stanley Cup did not look like the ones today, obviously, and it also did not contain that symbol that it has today. The cups also weren't as popular as they are today. So it makes you wonder, is it because of the stainless steel insulation, the various colors of the cup, that has everyone so outraged and obsessed with them? Or is there something sinister that lies behind the world's obsession with these cups? And that's when I began to do more research about the symbol on the cup, and I found out more about the demonic entity that is being symbolically depicted on the front of the Stanley Cup. Now, this demonic entity is also known to orchestrate bloodshed and manslaughter. He has the ability to bring love amongst both friends and enemies. Glacia Labolis is the demon known to make man disappear and has 36 legions of demonic spirits under his command. Now, I don't know if any of you remember the story of Solomon, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you do. But in that story, it was explaining how Solomon had this magic ring and he was summoning these demons. And they were all a part of the astrological realm. And they all held a certain magical power. And they also had a certain vendetta against one of God's angels. And they were all set out to cause havoc amongst humanity. And this demonic entity that's on the front of this cup is actually representing one of those demonic entities. Actually, the 25th demon that Solomon spoke with. This demonic entity is also associated with the astrological spirit that represents black magic. Now, major elite companies and corporate manufacturers are summoning demonic spirits and using witchcraft to promote specific products, foods, and clothing by casting spells on consumers, especially the ones who are highly materialistic and into keeping up with the latest trends.
Pure con.
In my personal opinion, these cups are part of a spell that is being casted through black magic on behalf of elite manufacturers. I feel that they are paying popular companies to promote their products. And I feel that when these things happen, this is where a lot of companies, they sell their soul. They sell out to major manufacturers who place demonic spells on their products in order for them to sell. And I'm not saying the products themselves are not good enough, but it's a certain type of magic that they placed on these products that causes the world to grow an unusual obsession for them. And since 2023, Stanley's revenue has skyrocketed from 70 million to 750 million in the past year. And that's pretty insane for some cups, guys. I mean, let's be honest, you can find insulated cups anywhere, but it's something about those cups that many people find them irresistible. And not just to the point of having one, they have to have several. And people are standing outside of stores overnight, trampling over each other, rushing the shelves just to buy more than one of the same cup. And even if you desired a different size, how many Stanley cups do you really need? I mean, come on, guys. Do you really need a whole collection of them? And to me, this is a form of idolatry and an example to, that goes to show you that our society is heavily desensitized and under Satan's indoctrination. And I also feel that this is a form of black magic that has been placed on these cups, causing humanity to overspend and become overconsumers of these Stanley cups and accessories. And in the midst of this, it's making the company and the private elite manufacturers millions of dollars. And I also feel that there are demonic spirits attached to these cups. Glasiah Labolis and his legions of demons, I feel, are attached to these cups. And I feel that each cup serves as a demonic portal for each demonic entity. And I feel that this is why the people who fall under the spell of these cups desire to have so many of them. Because demons, they can be attached to objects as well. And I feel that the demons that are attached to these cups are demanding them to collect more spirits and more portals, which are the cups. I feel that demonic spirits are inhabiting these cups, and I feel that these cups are serving for demonic portals. And when one demonic entity passes through a portal, they always leave and come back with more. And I feel that this is how the enemy is making way for these demonic entities to enter your home. The enemy is always seeking new ways to enter and destroy our lives. And sometimes we can purchase things and bring them into our homes, not knowing the true motive of why the product is so popular and trendy to begin with. The underlying spiritual attachment through an unknown entity lies within these cups. And as so with many other objects that we bring into our homes and we're unaware of it. Many things that are represented by symbols that may seem harmless, but could symbolize a dark agenda that is being pushed in our society. When it comes to purchasing things with any unknown symbols on them, guys, just use discernment before making specific purchases, especially things that are popular and trending all over social media. A lot of times, in most cases, these are consumer products that are popular because they are being used to push a dark hidden agenda, and also a demon and a demonic portal could be possibly attached to these things. And I call them spell decoys. I feel that when the enemy knows how to get our attention with certain things that are trendy and with certain agendas, he uses it in a way that benefits him. And that is to bring chaos and havoc into our lives. And he does that by attaching demonic spirits to these products. And with that, these demonic entities are placing black magic on these products, and it's making people obsess over them. It places them under a spell. And this is why when it comes to certain things, if we find ourselves overindulging, we have to find some type of balance, because too much of anything is not good. I hope this video helps someone. If you guys own a Stanley and you know someone that owns a Stanley or several Stanleys, share this video. To me, I think what drew my attention more about these cups was not the fact of a person owning one of them. It was when I was seeing people, rushing to the stores, getting up at odd hours of the morning, growing a large collection of these cups. That's in even the accessories that were being placed on the cups. It just began to look a little demonic to me. I don't know why. Call me weird, call me a conspiracy theorist, but it just, some things are just uncalled for, And these days when things, it seems like, is it just me, or does it seem like things are starting to have personalities? Objects are starting to have personalities. Phones, cups. There's a lot of accessories, things that you can, place on things that makes it seem like you're trying to give it its own personality. And when a lot of the times when we find ourselves doing certain things, we have to stop and ask ourselves why. Like, why does this cup need a lip gloss holder? Why does this cup need a key holder or a cell phone holder or a purse attached to it or a snack holder? It's just certain things like, but guys, share this video and give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you do so. I have more content coming for you guys. I have some important things that I'm working on, and you guys will be hearing from me very soon, because I plan on being very consistent with these uploads. Okay, I love you guys so much. And until the next video, peace and blessings. Mwah.